All right. Let's see if we're back in the fray. Let's see something. I'm trying to get this thing going. Right? Let me fix this. Let's see if I can get this working. All right. All right. It looks like I'm back in order. Yay. I'm back. I am back. Camera issues, camera issues. See, what happened is that I thought I unchecked the save to the stream. Save to the camera. No, I don't want no backup. When you run to a certain limit of the SD card inside, you tend to also abruptly shut down the live stream. So I'm doing this continuous because this is all going to my channel. I don't want it on my card, but it takes up space. And my battery was dying too, so now I have a backup battery running directly into the camera. I should have did that from the start. And we got other things fixed out. So I am back, everybody. It's your boy Fury, of course. Continue on building display to my Transformer set. I tell you, in real time, shit happens. Shit happens, of course. So, hopefully, to the other 3 people that were here watching me, you know, I got to start humble somewhere. I have under 1,000 subs. I'm at currently 853, looking to hopefully get to at least 1,000. Not be happy with 1,000, because that means I can do live streams from my phone. You used to be able to do live streams from your phone back in the day, until YouTube changed it for bandwidth reasons, and then they made it incredibly hard for you to get your subs up. And getting subs up usually is when people do live streams. So let me see, gang stalking clips. It's been a while. Okay, I need to ask, who is this? Because I know a lot of my people changed their names a lot. Well, one person I know changed their names a lot. So let me take a guess here. I'm trying to think. What was the name we had last time? Is this the artist formerly known as Absolute MMA? Is this you? Hey, what's going on, Torian? So I'm going to continue building this set here for the display, of course. It was me, and camera cut off abruptly. I was adding extensions to this whole thing to add in this piece that I custom cut and stain myself with water-based stain, because it dries 2 coats, give each coat an hour. As you can see, no stuff on my fingers. It dries quick. It's water-based. No paint smell. It smells good in here because I'm in a closed space. I can do this enclosed water-based paint. Good to go. We're gonna add here because I had this whole, you're gonna see me restore this whole section. I said for security purpose I took everything off because I'm adding and drilling in these extensions you see here. So I thought it was you. What's going on, man? I was right, because I know you said it's been a while. Then I saw a new name. That means you were familiar with me from the past. So I was like, it had to be you, because I understand why. We spoke before about why you changed your names and stuff, and I ain't gonna put you out there I ain't gonna put you on Front Street. So I get it, man. It's been a while. And of course, Brother Torian, always a pleasure to call up on your channel, listen to your info. It's funny, like, I first found out about you from Facebook days and stuff. Like, there was I forgot what forum it was, and I always saw that name, And then I ended up finding out you got a YouTube channel, and I was like, oh, okay. Because I always liked your perspective on certain things you commented on. But let's get back to me building this thing. Now, I gotta get under here. Now I get a little bit dirty. This is coming from a guy who used to actually fix my own car. I had a 92 Buick Skylark back in the day. I always worked on that thing. Alright. One there. Where's the other hole here? Oops. Right, let's go let go of this clamp here. So you use the clamp to keep it in place. You said I won't even get on the whole. I'm skipping. Oh, I'm glad you are skipping the PS5 Pro. It's a scam, y'all. I barely use my standard PS5 because how many times they're gonna keep remastering old generation games, man? I pretty much now I'm a big time collector. I focus more on collecting than anything. Oh shit. I realized I put this out way too far. It's alright. This one here, it don't matter. I put this one out way too far. I'll put this one out. Let me see how it does, because I might not have to fix it too much. Let's try it now. Let's see how it stacks up. I realize I put this piece out slightly too far, but it's in the corner, so that might do good. Let's see how it fits and how it banks on the top of this. We're going to put it in this way to correlate with the corner. All right. Look at that. Would you look at that? Now I got to bolt it in. And for me to keep this way, I'm going to have to probably pinch it at this corner over here to keep it lined up, because I don't want it to fall on me. I want it to be in place. So let's see if I can find a place to pinch this at successfully. Nope, that's not going to help. Oh, damn it. All right. I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to hold this on my own. And just hopefully that the drill will put it into a better place. If I could fix this. Alright. Am I still live? Okay. I hope I'm still live. All right. All right. So now we're back in. Let's try to get this going. So let me look at your specs. You say you upgrade to a PC, which you see I built mine's over here in the corner. I think you saw it before. You got an i7. You got an i7, which I have. Awesome. You got a 1070 card. That's a good entry level card. I would have gone with the 4000 is cheaper now. They're going to be even cheaper in a couple months. They're going to be like in the 200 something range. So you might want to go to the 4000 series card when you in the near future. You have SSD 5 gig. Go to 1 gig when you get a chance. That's the thing. You can always add it. You don't have to swap it out. They have enough SD that you can actually move in. You can actually just add more to it, and it's not that hard to put in there. But I like your specs. That's a good entry level. I can't even front on that. It took me quite an investment to build a PC. But let's try to get this on here now. And get this situated. And we can bask in the glory of a thing well done. Let's see. Let's get back down here. Oh shit. Luckily I got this headset on. Of course. Alright, got one in. Alright, good. So I don't know if you guys follow the whole thing with Kendrick and Drake, but did you hear that once the dirt is about to, he contemplating quitting the internet, quitting YouTube because he had a bad reaction to the company man and other people reactors, his whole take on what's this again? His whole take on Family Matters. He did a 2-hour response breaking down the lyrics of Family Matters, and people were upset over it because he came more with personal bias rather than being impartial like he did in his past videos on this whole Kendrick Drake beef. He was throwing in stuff like Kendrick's a milkman, Drake is so clever and all this, and people like you're capping, dude. We get it. Being putting in the same type of work doesn't mean you do it exactly the same way. You had nothing on Kendrick Lamar, so you started going with your own personal bias, and he put out an apology video saying that he started feeling himself and he got arrogant, just as the company man said. You got caught up in your own hubris, and now you about to quit. You apologize and you feeling the heat. You realize that you talked out of your place. And I'm like, I don't feel sorry for him, because when you was just breaking down everything, everything was all well and good. People like, yeah, I want to see your thing on it, but then you started putting personal bias into it because people started critiquing you and you don't respond well to critique. But you're on the wrong field if you don't. Almost done, and then we can bear the fruits of labor on this whole situation. Yo, what y'all doing now? You let George Drake would never talk, take an L. Now he's gotten an L. Nobody's invincible. We knew that for a while. I'm gonna be honest with you. He never was my cup of tea. He never is. I'm from maybe it's just the type of rap fan I am. I like motherfuckers who are more multifaceted. And he was never original to me. Never at all. Never original to me. It wasn't no accent. He wouldn't still. When he started putting out Afrobeat, when he was trying to do soca, he's doing all these other music. I'm like, this ain't a rap star. This is a pop artist who got rap appeal. That's all he is. He got rap appeal, but he a pop star. And it's cool. And I'm saying to myself, like, bro, this ain't hip hop. Everybody want to talk about his hits. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all all something. Y'all don't get a paycheck. Or maybe he's just the person that everybody was introduced to when it comes to being rap. I'm talking about the younger kids. Oh, don't get me started on the whole kid situation. But damn. Yeah, that was the nail in the coffin. I'm going to say it definitely was the nail in the coffin. That right there. But the thing is, it wouldn't have had no legs to stand on if he didn't move funny. He moves funny. He moves funny in this life. I'm sorry. If a female, you just found out a girl you were groping on stage was underage, my next thing to say to her wouldn't be like, why you look like that? You thick. I did enjoy your breasts and stuff, feeling on them and know how they felt against me. Dude, you don't say, after you found out the girl was under 18, you be like, oh my God, you know what? I'm sorry and everything. I appreciate you coming up here. This is my fault. It's bad on me. But you know, can somebody see her down to the stage? You know, I don't want no smoke. No, he complimented on her being thick and why she looked like that. But I'm supposed to be like, okay, this song, Not Like Us, is slanderous on him. He looked like it from allegedly closing down the restaurant, to date a 18-year-old girl, Bella Harris, which they say is not true, but please, I ain't buying that for all the tea. I ain't buying that for all the tea in China. So, all right, here we go. We got it done. Yeah, then a can of apple. You say catching more L's to the can of alphabet soup. Oh, that's a good one. Let me move the camera now. Let me see if I can get it here to show you guys what I'm talking about. Oh, all right. Yeah, there we go. This is what I'm talking about here. So now, let me place this somewhere safely so I can get started. Putting everything back on here, show you how much more space I have now. But I want to set this up successfully because I'm running this off of a battery. I mean, off of a remote battery, and I need something to rest this on. Because it's plugged in and it's going to pull the camera back because the cord isn't long enough. Alright, so I'm trying to jimmy rig this. There we go. Alright. So now, you had the shelf built. It's pretty stable. Pretty flush. Of course, I bought the same exact piece of wood and just shaved off the corner so you can see right there. Yeah, Trey, he didn't get any charges because there's nothing that makes him. Nobody ever said that he was guilty of insidious stuff. There's nothing solid on that. We get that. It's just the way he moves. When you move a certain way, and you have an affinity to a lot of the stuff that people say about you. People start to look and be like, you know what? Where there's smoke, there's fire. So now we can get the shelf back in order. I have a good how many inches I got here? I know over a foot. So now we can start restocking the deck. So I'm gonna be in and out of the camera, but we're gonna put everything back in order. Let's start with the bottom shelf to see just how much more space we have now compared to the last time. Alright. And I'm gonna go down the line of all the ones I'm adding back to the collection so I can know the names. Alright. You said getting high. Alright, we got Slag, which I'm still calling him Slag, people. Slag going back. We have Grimlock. We got Grimlock, of course. Grimlock going back in the collection. Ultra Magnus. Yes, I know all of them by heart. I know all their names by heart. I am a Transformers nerd. I get it. But Optimus Prime, Studio Series 86 version. Boom. You have Snarl. Alright, you have Sludge, which is the Brontosaurus. Sludge is, if I'm correct. So Grimlock would be, he's the leader. He'd be in the middle of the Dinobots in the background. Now, who am I going to add here? Oh, Swoop. The Pterodon. Or pterodactyl, what you want to call him. Swoop. Goes here, and let me put his foot back flat. Alright, excellent. He's the smallest one, but he's still pretty big in comparison. Alright. I'm putting them back in, because I had all of these jam-packed, filled to the brim in this first, before I added the extension to this. But now the extension's here. We're going to see how everything fits now. Who am I going to add next? I mean, I got them here. I'm going to put Jetfire in the back because he's the biggest one. So let me go get Jetfire. He's one of the biggest ones. Where are you, Jetfire? Oh, right here. Now check out Jetfire right here, y'all. See? Boom. Return into the display. Got Jetfire. And I think I'm going to put Ultra Magnus in front, because Ultra Magnus is probably, to this angle, one of the biggest ones. And stuff. Oh, crap. Alright. Okay. Ah, shit. Like that. Alright. I want Prime here. Probably. That'll probably do. Okay. I'm trying to put all the bigger ones to the back. For display purposes, you want to put the bigger ones to the back. That goes without saying. Alright. Now, you have mold twins right here. Got, these are all basically different ones, but same mold. You said overcharging. They want $700 for the PlayStation 5 Pro. And what they're gonna do? They just keep selling you remasters. Like, come on, man. The only thing they waiting for is they're waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6, basically. And it's not going to even run that great, because it's basically just an overclocked PlayStation 5, man. What are we doing here? Alright, so you have Grapple, Roll Hauler, and Inferno. And they all basically the same mold. This is how they make their money off you. So I want Grapple and Hoist to be together. So let me hold on. Ironhide. Everybody knows Ironhide. Let's put these bad boys back in place. Let's just get them all in here for now to see. Then we start figuring it out for the most part. We got a lot of the G1 here. Of course, Trailbreaker, Hoist, all the other ones from the last one I was doing. So yeah, this basically, it's been a success. If you can see, the shelf extension has done its job. Now, it's all about me situating the stuff back on there as well, man. As I continue to talk with you guys, I'm going to do a little trivia. And the line. Who is this Autobot right here? The flame should give him away. Like, I'll take either one of his names. It's the same thing, basically. But who is this guy here? Alright. No one, no names, no takers? Okay. It's cool. Alright. So everything, the build has been a success. There's nothing really to say but put things back in order now. If you're willing to watch. Alright. Oh, you don't watch it, to be honest? But somebody old school gotta know who he is. How long I've been collecting? This is what's gonna blow your mind. I've been collecting for... oh shit, maybe about almost 2 years? Almost 2 years, maybe? About 2 years, maybe? Yeah. Less than 2 years, to be honest with you. You have the Junkians. You have Scrap Heap, Junk Heap, and their leader, Wreck-Gar. If you've seen the original 86 movie, I mean, I know a lot of you guys are younger than... a lot of you guys were only so small in the 80s, but it's on YouTube for free. You can definitely check out Transformers, the 86 movie. You can watch the whole thing on YouTube to see just basically the old school series, the origins of it. Wreck-Gar is the leader of the Junkians, right here. I've been collecting for like 2 years, man. And the one in the flames, by the way, is... yeah, only 2 years, right? I know. I have a problem. My friend was like, you're out of hand. He's like, you're out of line. I'm like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I know. Because you said, I can just hear you. I know your voice, Tori. And you like, only 2 years? Yeah. This is only part of the collection. You got to see what's behind me. And you're going to be like, what the... y'all going to be like, what the fuck? I know it. I'm putting everything back right now. And this is... at least, do y'all know who he is, though? Nah, I know I'm asking difficult questions. This is Blaster. Alright, so... oh, man. Yeah, man. These are interesting. Yeah, I know. You know what? I think it's a culmination of my rent being pretty affordable. Even though I want to move from here, yep, that's Hot Rod. You got him. That is Hot Rod in the middle. Well, what is his leader name when he gets the Matrix of Leadership? Because this is Hot Rod right here. This is Hot Rod right here because he's smaller. But what is his name when he becomes leader? This is him right here. He didn't kill Prime. Everybody say that, George. Everybody say he killed Prime. No. Prime killed him. Prime set himself up for that by monologuing. This shit that heroes do all the time. Just fucking finish him off like Cup said. Finish him, Prime. Do it now. You're like, I beg for mercy, Prime. You're like, what he say? He's like, one who doesn't give mercy begs for it. And all that meantime, he reaching for it. And Hot Rod sees him reaching for the gun to stop him. To stop Megatron from shooting him. He could have just blew his head off from the start. But that movie would have been over. But he hesitated, he monologued, gave Megatron an opportunity to reach for a weapon. Hot Rod tried to intervene. He used Hot Rod as a human shield and shot Prime fatally. That's kind of on Prime. And it took me years to come to that. Well, I knew it from the beginning because I was 8 years old watching the 86 movie. And I'm like, why didn't he just shoot him? You know why? Because I had my stepdad was military. And he was like, yo, you don't, like, basically, you subdue them immediately. You don't kill, but you try to subdue the enemy immediately. Don't sit there and monologue with them. So This is broadside. I'm putting all this back. This isn't even, yo, I'm going to get to a lot more of what I got here, of course. I got a lot to go. Yes, that is true, Torian. That the crossover is in the works. Because if you've seen Rise of the Beast, you've seen G.I. Joe come to the movie's protagonist, the Hispanic kid. I forgot his name. Because, you know, he's a soldier. He's in the army. He came to him. G.I. Joe actually came to him to recruit him. But he said he still got some more things to do. But, yes. It's going to be... it's definitely going to be G.I. Joe Transformers crossover. They both Hasbro. And they've crossed over in the comic books in the 80s. So that's not far-fetched. Alright, this is Springer, everybody. He appeared for the first time in Transformers, the 86 movie. He's a triple changer. He transforms from robot to like a truck, like a pace truck, to a helicopter. These blade, that sword right here doubles as a blade. If you separate it and you put it on top, it is spin. But yeah, this is Springer. He's a triple changer. He transforms to 3 different things. Broadside, back there, transforms to... He's a triple changer as well. So, we put Springer right here, near Grimlock, in front of Grimlock. Now, I'm just trying to figure out where everything's going to go size-wise. Because we got a lot of smaller ones here, and I got a lot of open space there as well. But Perceptor, basically, he's like, did you collect third party? Oh yeah, for sure I do. Now I'm gonna show you a third party one I got now. This is my third party knockoff Omega Supreme. I want the Titans one. They need to really re-release that. The size of the Guardian robot, which I will show you in a moment. Because you know what, matter of fact, I'll show you now. I'm going to go get it. This is Omega Supreme, everybody. Remember how humongous he is? See, this is a knockoff brand. He's only about the size of a Commander class figure. A Commander class is something you see like Ultra Magnus and Jetfire and Optimus. And it all depends on their size, not just their size, their components and how much pieces they come with. This one here is pretty much like on the equivalent of a commit. This is a third party brand. That logo I bought with tape, and you got these logos you can buy. You can put them on the figures. They don't come with any logos, so I bought them, and basically the knockoffs don't come with them. So I'm gonna show you the third party knockoffs don't come with them, and they come when you buy these here. And I looked up Omega Supreme to see where his logo go, and it goes right there. So I just used these to put it on there. I bought the Protector bots. They're on their way. They should be here. Protector bots should be here, I would say maybe within a week. But this is Omega Supreme I wanted to show you. This is a third party Omega Supreme. Now, I want to get the Titan class Omega Supreme that looks like this. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Right? This is how big of the Omega Supreme I want. As you can see, it's the same build, but it's the same type. But this is the size Omega Supreme I'm looking for. It just goes online for eBay. It goes for hundreds of dollars above what its price is. This thing should be, Omega Supreme should be $200. I'm gonna be honest. I paid under $200 for this, brand new. This transforms to like a rocket and everything. See, this is a smaller version. This is the version of Omega Supreme that I want. This here. But I got this one for a good price just to be a placeholder. As you can see. But look at that. Look at it. It's about, you want it, do I have my tape measure with me? I'll show you just how big this motherfucker is. Oh, where did I put it at? Oh, right here. I want y'all to see this. he's about 21 inches, y'all. Overall head space. But from head to that, he's about 19. But yeah, you see that? That's approaching 2 feet. And he will go back up here where he belongs. This is a Guardian robot, which Omega Supreme is a Guardian robot. I'm looking for this. This is Omega Supreme. I'm looking for him in that mode, and that goes for hundreds of dollars overpriced. And I buy pre-owned too. People who sell them in good condition, I will buy, because I have a lot of pre-owned figures that no longer in circulation, but people sell them online, so I will buy them in good condition. And eBay, your reputation is everything. So of course I got Sideswipe here. See, everybody from the 80s remember Ratchet. Ratchet was the medic. In the movie version, he was a green truck, but they ended up killing him in the fourth Transformers movie. He was the green truck. He was green now, but that's Ratchet. This is G1 Ratchet. Oh shit, Jamal, what's going on, bird? How you been? This is Sideswipe. He was in the original cartoon as well. Blaster, of course. He was like the Autobot version of Soundwave. Everybody remember Soundwave, the boombox, the Decepticon that was navy blue. That sound like Soundwave. That dude, and he had the cassettes that popped out his checks, and they transformed to like the little cat. They turned to the cat, the flying thing, Laserbeak. Well, Blaster is the Autobot equivalent of the Decepticon Soundwave. So, you got Blaster there. Alright. You know, I got quite a few. I ain't even finished. I got quite a few in here I need to situate. So I'm going to be doing that in the meantime. You know, order. Man. Put all those in the same area. Like I said, this is Trailbreaker. This is all G1, original animated series G1. Yes, that guy, George Golden, from the '86 movie, that line. Autobus. Or he used to say that kind of stuff. And that was Frank Welker also, the voice of Megatron. He was Soundwave as well. Now I'm trying to look for more Autobots that might be larger, that need to go to the further back of it. But no, it seems all of them are regular size ones for the most size, which you'll see here. So I'm going to put two on the back. I'm going to put Blaster over here where he was before previously, since he's one of the taller ones, almost as tall as Prime. I'm going to go back here. Okay. Red Alert, which is a rescue. He'll go next to Inferno. Yes, like I said, I know all the names. I can't believe I retain knowledge of all this stuff. I could just go down the line and name all of them. Like, it's just like, oh, I need this guy here. I don't know this one. I just need to have it. No, I have a mission of how I collect them. This is Gears. Gears is one of the mini bots. You're going to see the mini bots are the smaller ones. I will keep Gears to the side for now because I'm more positioning them. I'm trying to position them best for size purposes. All the mini bots are going to be in the front because they're smaller. You want to show off as much as you can in the display. Now, this is a leader one, everybody. This is the leader of the female group of Autobots. Usually you see her, she's pink. But in the Siege, to make her stand apart from RC, which is the other female Autobot, which everybody know from the '86 movie, they were the same color basically, but they wanted her to stand apart. So when they did the Netflix series, they gave a leader more of a different color, which is kind of stuck with her. They gave us this color, which I like a lot better, because if you saw the War Dawn episode of Transformers, you saw that she used to look like this. This is Ariel. This is pretty much the color on the level. You see her in the Transformers 1 movie that Scarlett Johansson voices. You see her like this color. But she becomes Elita 1. But that said, so she could stand apart from RC. They made her color. They gave her a unique color because everybody knows RC more than they know Elita 1. Because she's barely appeared. She's only appeared on maybe one or two episodes of the original series. So RC is more synonymous with being pink. Now, we're going to put her, always tend to put Elita near near Optimus Prime. Because they have somewhat of a connection. You get what I'm saying? They robots, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm going to put RC near Rodimus. Because she is the only female you ever saw that appeared on a consistent level. So you got those two. Always seem to try to put those two there near their respective leaders, because they pretty much are always teamed together. So now Mirage is, you've seen the live action version of Mirage, which this is the original look of the one that Pete Davidson voiced in Rise of the Beast, Mirage. He was in the original series, and this is how he looked. This is Mirage here, everyone. Alright. So now you got Hound, of course. I gotta put Hound over here. They caught Hound. Let me see. Mirage. But I'm gonna put over here Ratchet. I'm gonna put him over here. Boom. Like that. Just trying to get all these situated onto here. And where's Wheeljack? I had Wheeljack somewhere. Oh, right here. Wheeljack is the mechanic. This guy here, Wheeljack, is the guy who created the Dinobots. The Dinobots in the background, Wheeljack created them. Voiced also by the guy, the late voice actor who voiced Starscream and Cobra Commander, Chris Slatter, voiced on Wheeljack as well. Don't ask me how I know this shit. I guess because I'm a fan. So I still got some more to go. This is Prowl. Prowl was like a Porsche. He ended up getting killed in the movie, 86 movie. As you can see, this is the battle damaged version. You can put the thing there where Megatron blew him up in the damn spaceship when they hijacked it. You got Prowl. But you'll notice that Prowl has the same build as Blue Streak. Blue Streak also, they have pretty much all the same mold. As you can see that right there. Yes, I think Peter Cullen, how old is Peter Cullen? 80, in his 80s now? Frank Welker is in his 70s, I believe. They up there, but Peter still does the voice when he can. I like the fact that Peter Cullen's voice come from being his brother, who was a Marine. He was like, he said we lived together, I was going through a time as an actor, I was trying to get a job, and he said, his brother was like, hey, Peter, what's going on with you and stuff? How's everything doing? He's like, oh, I got this interview for this job, and it's doing the voice. I'm going to be playing a truck. And his brother, he said his brother was a Marine, laughed. It was like a truck. He was like, no, you got to understand, he's a hero truck. He's a leader. He said that his brother just got serious and started speaking in his voice. He's like, now that you're a leader, he's like, you got to display him with compassion but strength. And he started getting deep, and he said his brother's voice is Optimus Prime, and that's how we got Optimus today. Because when I get home, man, all I do is turn on YouTube and watch shit in the background as I try to eat, clean up, and do all this other stuff. I just put shit on in the background, and that's how I get to knowing this stuff. That's basically how it is. How I get to know a lot of this stuff. 'Cause I honestly don't know how I retain it all. I've been like this since I was a kid. But would you find it funny that I'm kind of a terrible test taker? But if you ask me how to apply something physically, I can do that. That's the type of person I am. Of course, this is Blur. Blur was one of the ones that first appeared in the '86 movie of Transformers. He was voiced by my man who did the voice of Micro Machines. Micro Machines, that guy. Blur. So Blur first appeared there. He's speed-wise, he's fast. He's as fast as he talks. His reflexes and anything. He's very fast. Right. All right. So let me reorganize this. I forgot how tall Trailbreaker and Grapple. Trailbreaker and Holy Star. Trying to get all this back into order. After you see me build the deck out now, it's just me putting things back in order and giving you guys a history lesson. I know you didn't ask for it. I'm sorry. It's just, it is what it is. You know? So, we got Red Alert and Sideswipe are basically the same build. They are the same exact mold, just different colors. This is how they do that, a lot of them, and it cuts down on production costs. That they do minor changes like to that, but bring out the new color and bring out the one under a different one. But there's a couple of them that were Datsuns, like the Nissan, the Datsun series. Like a couple of them were Datsun Bros. Like I got a couple on the way that were pre-owned that were like that. I got Smokescreen, which I bought yesterday for 20-something bucks, very good condition, and I bought the Protector bots, which are the combiner Autobots that were made like police rescue. They were police Autobot vehicles, like a police motorcycle and all these other stuff. I got the third party coming, and I'm gonna slap some stickers on them, and I'm gonna show that off to you guys too. Yes, George. He like, be gruff but be kind and compassionate. And he said how his brother's voice is deepened and that tone came, and that's how he got Optimus. This is Skids, not the Ebonic talking Skids that you saw in Transformers 2. This is the actual Skids, who's a G1 character as well. And he said, Prowl, Blue Streak, and Smokescreen. I got Prowl here, Blue Streak you're seeing over here, and I got Smokescreen is the one I ordered. He's on his way. So here, he would go here. Shelf is holding well, but everybody know this one. I know George, you know who he is. You gotta know who he is, man. And who voiced him originally before they passed away. You gotta know that too. If you don't, it's all cool. I'm saying it like I'm demanding you know it, and I know. I'm saying, but who else I gotta put? Oh. And you gotta know this guy too. If you were watching last stream, you definitely know who he is. Getting all this back into order. You go right here. Right? Yep, absolutely correct. Voiced by Scatman Crothers. Jazz. Alright, a little extra trivia. Who voiced him in the first Michael Bay movie? Because I think the people in the comment section who don't know will be surprised. Yep, that's him. And he was a musician as well. Put Hardhead over here. Hardhead would go over here. Just position his legs correctly. Alright, nope. Alright. We're trying to set all these up in a good way. Alright, almost there. I'm gonna leave all the mini bots for the front. But we almost there. We got Chromia. Yep, that was right. Darius McCrary was the voice of Jazz. See, Alita 1 had a group of female Autobots with her. She was still fighting the resistance on Cybertron. It was Alita 1, Chromia, Nova Star, Lancer, Green Light. And I'm going to get my hands on the Lancer, but Green Light is very hard to find. Green Light, because of her rarity, she's $300. I'm like, you have lost your mind. Especially for a character this size, which isn't that big. $300 is something I would pay for a Titan, which is that. I would pay that, maybe for that, and because it's worth it. But you want $300 for a character this size because of her rarity, you kiss my ass. Let me position her legs right. There we go. Put the women in the center. Alright, there we go. Now, Brawn, mini bot Brawn. Start putting the mini bots over this way. You have a lot of mini bots here. You got Wind Charger. You have Wheelie, who first appeared in the '86 movie. With the he got the Dinobots to come save Cup and Hot Rod. Huffer, which is another mini bot. Stay small, yeah. And you have Sea Spray, who always sounded like he was gargling water, because he was a hover. He's a water hovercraft. That's what he transforms to. That's Sea Spray. Power Glide, who always have an issue with his arm coming off. I'm going to get a better version of Power Glide. I'm going to order a better version of Power Glide. But remember Power Glide, that one episode where he had a thing for that female who had bad luck, that girl, that was just bad luck. But they said the girl who loved Power Glide, that episode, that was his standout episode. But that's Power Glide. You said the same is happening with Masters of the Universe. I have some of those. I got Revelations over there. Cliff Jumper. If you saw Bumblebee, he got split in half. He only made a cameo, but Cliff Jumper was one of in the '86 movie. He survived. He made it out of Unicron. Him, Bumblebee, Spike were rescued. So Cliff Jumper was still active. You got Beachcomber, who transforms to a Doom Buggy for the beach. These are the mini bots. And then we have Spike and his exosuit from the '86 movie. Of course, Gears that I put out earlier. And then you have the grandest mini bot of them all, the '86 version of Bumblebee. And this is the '86 Bumblebee. People forget, because they made Bumblebee such a prominent character, people forget that in the original version he was this little pipsqueak who was brave. There you go. And then Now we can position these. I got more space now, and now I could bring in another G1 character from the prior seasons that belonged in his collection, but he didn't fit. And you gotta know who this is. If y'all watched season 3 of Transformers, you gotta know who it is. I know, George, you gotta know who this is. Said as the same things happen with let's see, let me see. I know Teela and Sorceress are mother and daughter. Like Sorceress is Teela's mother. That's why Teela was able to take over the mantle of Sorceress, because it's in her DNA. Voice dictation. My phone is misunderstanding me. All right. I gotta figure who this gun belong to. Oh, this is one of Ratchet's blasters. I put right here. Let me put it in his hand. Don't ask me how I knew it was Ratchet's. You know why? Cause him and Ironheart are the same mold, so they carry the same type of blasters. That's how I was able to put 2 and 2 together. The only make slight differences. Ironheart and Ratchet are like the exact same mold, because in Japan they were vans. The same van, just Ratchet was the medical van, which you could actually see pictures of that. Of course, let me give Ariel back her gun. It's okay. Now, this deck is for all the characters who appeared in the original animated series that ran for like 3 or 4 seasons. This is all of them. This is not all of them. This is me. This is where the Autobots are going to go. But I haven't even shown you. I got more behind me. You really think? Yep, that's Skylinks. That is correct. Look at this behind me, man. I got more. Once I get up, I'm going to take this camera off and I'm going to show you guys that once I finish. It's Skylinks, and let's see if there's any more G1 characters I can put here, because this section is all for G1. Alright, for G1, which is, you saw the original animated series. This, alright, Ariel can go here. Alright, so let's see if anybody know who this guy is. I'm gonna show you. You gotta know who he is at least. Somebody gotta know who he is. Hopefully somebody in the replay figure him out who he is. See if there's any weapons in here. Where did I put Sunstreaker at? Where's Sunstreaker? I know I had Sunstreaker. Where is he? No one know? That's okay. It's alright. It's alright. This one at least? This guy here is that character. That's Orion Pax, people. This is Orion Pax. Orion Pax is Optimus Prime before Megatron blasted him, and Alpha Trion, who I have as well. I will show you him. He's going to be in the center of this piece. Alpha Trion rebuilt Orion Pax into, he rebuilt him into Optimus Prime, which you see back there. That's Orion Pax. And this is Dion, which was another one that was Orion Pax's best friend who was destroyed also. People believe that Dion was rebuilt into Ultra Magnus, but they haven't ever officially confirmed that. I told you guys I am a fucking Transformers geek. Don't ask me why. But here's Alpha Trion, everyone. Alpha Trion is this guy. Remember him? Alpha Trion is the one who rebuilt Optimus on Orion into Optimus. His mold is basically a reissue of the what's the guy's name? Scourge and the Sweeps. He's basically a remold of that. But yeah, this is him right there. That is Orion Pax. The character that Chris Hemsworth is playing in the movie is that version of Optimus Prime. He was first known as Orion Pax. So I gotta find some place in this section to put him. I might have to spread this a little bit further apart. I want basically Orion Pax, Alpha Trion to probably be somewhere central, because he is pretty much the godfather of the Primes. You could say of Optimus and Rodimus. He's like their godfather. Put you here, Nova Star, for a minute. Move you over a little bit more, Leader 1. Put you here as the middle. And then I'm going to put RC right here. We reposition her back over here like that. And I'm going to bring Cup a little bit more right here. Like that. See? Then I can try to get Nova Star back into position here and keep her position like that. Let's get Chromia back into place. Position this one here, because some of these got very unstable pelvises, but there's a trick they say you can stabilize it by adding a little bit of nail polish into the grooves to stiffen it. I might have to do that for Chromia, because her ankle, her pelvic isn't that stable. That's a good issue you have with some of the combiners also. And she got a large backpack, so you gotta position the knees because of the weight. So it's like any other thing. One of the few Transformers. Yeah, they said Dion possibly became Ultra Magnus, but it hasn't been confirmed. They don't want to confirm it, but that's what a lot of people believe. Right, and then we could put the minis here. Put the mini bots to the front because they're the smallest ones. And you know, Bumblebee is gonna go in the middle. I'll put Bumblebee right here. He'll go about right here because Bumblebee is another focal character, and he is probably the mini bot of the mini bots. We're gonna put Blur next to Willie because they were buddies. Cliff Jumper over here. We're gonna put more of the G1 mini bots, which you didn't see much after the first 2 seasons, but they were still alive. We're gonna put a lot of them over here. And Wind Charger there. I need other ones like pipes, pores, no other stuff. But yeah, pretty much all of them. Empty box. all of them on there. I gotta find out where I put on Sunstreaker at, cause Sunstreaker around here somewhere. I'll put him on display. Hold on a second. Let me find Sunstreaker. But first, I don't know where I put Sunstreaker at right now. He's all yellow. He can't be that hard to spot. Oh, right here. Oops. Have a Perceptor. Almost forgot. Sunstreaker goes here because I got his weapon right here. Which goes right here. Cannon, forearm cannon, or whatever way you want to do it. Alright, so Sunstreaker. I got a position. Sunstreaker. Alright, fine. Fuck it. Alright, there we go. So, this whole shelf extension came in pretty good. Came in the clutch. I love it. It was just a DIY idea that came to me finally last night. I wanted to do it for a while, but I've been working this past week for like 60 hours at my EMS job, 5 days a week, 12 hours a day. So I finally got some time this weekend because I get every other weekend completely off. And I finally got some time to get some things done. Alright, just about done for now with that, and then we can start adding back to the collection, to the big shrine here. Alright. Alright, so good. You guys think so far? Then we can get out the way and see if we can figure that out. Okay. I can add more to that. I think I'm almost done with like doing the whole G1 pretty much. So I still got some room. I was able to put Skylinks in there, which is a great thing. But now we're going to start adding to here. As you can see, the Guardian robot, which I brought up the Guardian robot before because it's pretty much the Omega Supreme I'm looking for. For this knockoff model, I want that. I want this version that size. I want this version that size there. Okay. So we got that going. Now let me start adding the Titans back in order. Alright. To the Guardian we have Metroplex. He's heavy and he's even bigger. He's even bigger. So where's the tape measure so you can see just how tall he is for head clearance that you would need if you have him in your display. You would need 2 feet. Overall to the head, he is 21 inches to the head, but clearance ball, he's 2 feet with that thing on his back. So that's a 2 feet Titan you were talking about right there. Oh, and the light, and I'm gonna get those covers too that make it look flush. But thank you, I appreciate that. Oh yeah, I need Cosmos too. I'll pre-order Cosmos because they reissuing him, but he ain't coming to next year. If I could find him for a decent price before that, Cosmos would definitely be mine. And let me see, Cosmos. Let me see. This is the next Titan I got. Which, if you recognize this next Titan, this is Arc 1. This is the Autobot ship. Like a version of the Autobot ship that transforms. See that? This is a version that came with that. This is Arc 1. Which has also the transforming version of Teletran 1 inside of it. But you have Arc 1. Now you have Fortress Maximus, which you see here. I think the shortest Titan I got is probably, is it Arc 1? But it's Fortress Maximus, which I think if you press the head, it makes a noise if I'm correct. I haven't done it in a while, but this head transforms into its own robot. The head is this is a headmaster Fortress Maximus, and it makes a noise. I'm trying to figure out. It's been a while. How does it do it? Let me see if I can figure that out. But yeah, this whole thing transforms as well. It's a whole thing. And when you put the see? So let's do that again. Boom. And you are going to this set here. Alright. We're almost there, people. We are almost there. The whole rebuild and expansion has gone successfully. This is holding up pretty stable. I put it in there. They're not heavy. So, boom. Let me add a little bit more to it. So now, I can keep that uninstructed. I can add this other Ultra Magnus up here, where I had that before, and the Laser Optimus can go up here as well. So we pretty much got the Titans back on top. These are all Autobot Titans, but I have also 2 Decepticon Titans, which I'm going to get to right now. This is Black Zarek, and I made a spot for him also, which I built over there to this side. See, I built a spot here. This is another expansion I did, maximizing on small space, but he goes here like that, and I built it strong, so that should stay, even though he's. And let me see, I have Tidal Wave again, which is right here. This is, like I said last time, Broadside definitely need to be built like this. They need to make an Autobot Broadside, because Broadside is also a carrier craft, but they only made him into that small figure you see here. They need an Autobot Titan, and they can reissue this very same one to be Broadside, or a version of it, because it's just what you need. Broadside Autobot should be this big, because he fits the aerial bots on there, which is like, you know, the ones that form together to make Superion. You got Air Raid, Silverbolt, I forgot the other 3 names, but remember they were created by Alpha Trion and out of old carriers. Remember that series, that cartoon? Then he goes up here. Tidal Wave goes up here on another expansion I built. Alright, so one last one to add to the collection and back into the display. Well, somewhat last one. I gotta give a little mini bot that comes with Guardian Robot, because it's also one that comes with Omega Supreme. So every Guardian Robot in the Titan series seems to get one of those. Alright, so just a few more. Devastator. You got the OG Constructicon, of course. Devastator. And of course, here's the Decepticon made of 6 different vehicles. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. In the upper body, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they all from the Constructicons. Everybody knows them. Not the Michael Bay version that had the 2 balls. And of course, I like Michael. There's always Michael Bay with his humor is very sophomoric. Always been. So Devastator goes up here. Okay. And nobody really cared for this version of it. I know it's it's an awesome toy to have, but really, as for a depiction of Devastator, he's always been a staple. The Autobots feared Devastator. And then I have this version of Armada Optimus Prime from the Armada series, which I'm gonna have to probably put back up here. I'm gonna put them right there. But this section is mainly for the first 3 seasons. Armada is from a different series. So now I'm gonna have to put him up there. This is in his power mode. That's a different one right there. That's from the power mode. He's the smaller mode, but when he combines with his Trailer, he makes that mode. So in all, we have hey, all right, you be back, okay. We have this section here. Pretty much, I want to show you guys the stream here. And disconnect it from here. Now, okay, this is the completion of it. The deck has been expanded here, and you see, boom, the expansion here that started at that crease there. You got extra space as well. You have the Titan that fit here. Tidal Wave, Fortress Maximus, Arc 1, Metroplex, Guardian, Devastator, Black Zarek, Skylynx, and I told you I know all their names, so forgive me. Orange is Grapple, red is Inferno, neon green is Road Hauler, Mirage, Blue Streak, Skids, Beachcomber, Power Glide, Wind Charger, Sea Spray, Sunstreaker, Red Alert, Swipe, Trailbreaker and Black, Hoist in green, Blaster, Broadside right there in the gray, Ratchet, Wheeljack, Hound, Dion, Orion Pax, Jazz, Prowl, Ultra Magnus, Jetfire, Ironhide, Ariel, Chromia, Elita 1, Optimus Prime of course, Swoop, you have Sludge, Rodimus Prime, you also have what's his name again? Sorry, the phone started ringing in my head. You also have Alpha Trion, Bumblebee, Nova Star, Spike, RC, Springer, Cup, Blur, Wheelie, Cliff Jumper, Grimlock. You get it. I know all their names. Bam. Basically. I just don't collect because they just sake of collecting. I know what I'm collecting. But you wanted to see the rest of the other ones I have. It's here too as well. That is the Decepticons that I got so far too. This is, of course, Blitzwing, Astro Train to the back, Dirge, Frenzy, Rumble, Soundwave, Starscream. You have the Stunticons. You got Drag Strip, Breakdown. You have Wild Rider and Dead End, Minosaur, Megatron, Galvatron, which is Megatron. You know, he got rebuilt in the movie. You have Scourge and the Sweeps right here. You have Cyclonus. You have 2 Shockticons. You have a Scourge version, which is a laser Optimus Prime clone. You have Toxitron, which is another laser Optimus Prime clone. You have Overlord and Six Shot. You have a miniature knockoff version of Megatron, which I put the Decepticon logo on his chest as well. You have Farak, which is pretty much a remold of Cyclonus right there. You have the Bumblebee concept version of Megatron, never appeared in the movie. You have G-Axis. You have Armada Megatron. You have Magmatron, which has 3 different components. You have what's his name? Skyquake. You have Armada Starscream, and you have G2 Tank Megatron. And then here you have the Kingdom the Kingdom RC. You have Deep Cover, which is another Lamborghini clone of Sideswipe and Red Alert. You have Minerva, who's pretty much a rescue, like a medical rescue thing, like she's Ratchet but female now. Not the same character, that's her purpose. You have Metal Hawk, who appeared in the Japanese version of Transformers after it left Japan. It left America. It ended here. They made a new series over there. You have these new Junkians. I forgot their name. That's the 2 I forgot, because I don't know them. You got Toxitron, Grimlock. You have Hotshot from Armada. You have various versions of. You have the Titans. You got like the Titans Return, Hot Rod. This Rodimus Prime. Now I forgot the line that Rodimus Prime is. Power the Primes, Rodimus Prime. Power the Primes, Optimus. Legends LG-14 Ultra Magnus. Bulkhead from Transformers. I forgot what series he first appeared in. This is this stuff that I'm still getting to know. You have Twin Cast, which is pretty much rebuilt Blaster. You have Transformers 1 movie that just came out, Optimus. We have Power of the Primes, Leader 1, which combines, she's part of a combiner. You have Sunstreaker, which is a movie version of concept version. He never appeared in the movie, but this is the design they had if he appeared. You have Siege Springer, which is not that different from the 86 edition. You have Masterpiece Optimus. You have Kingdom Ultra Magnus Laser Prime. You have Earthrise Optimus Prime, which was the Prime I had in my collection. Then you have the Stunticons combined to make Minosaur right there, which is with the DK38 upgrade kit. And then you have, this is Twin Twist, which he has a different color, but this is his Diaclone color. If you don't know Diaclone is basically the toy line that Sakura created in Japan, that Hasbro partnered with them, and they converted a lot of Diaclone into the Transformers that we know today. Like case in point, he was known as just Battle Convoy, and then they took that Battle Convoy toy and renamed him and Americanized him as Optimus Prime. And Ultra Magnus was Armored Convoy, which was pretty much the same convoy but with armor on him. This is a different, but they made them 2 different characters. And then if you saw Soundwave in Japan, that was an actual cassette deck, but they had to take out the music making component to make it that, so to make the toy cheaper in America. So yeah, it was a series, and other series too, but everybody knows that Diaclone is basically Transformers. But the Headmasters, did you guys know that the Headmasters series is basically Diaclone? That's how they pretty much came with a little minifigure. And it was, Diaclone pretty much made that technology that they adapted into the Headmaster and Target Master series. It was all created by Diaclone. But anyway, I got what I wanted successfully done. I took you guys on a history trip as well. Sorry for the rambling. Everything seems to be going well, and now I think I can finally rest and bring this to an end, y'all. It's been real. I haven't done a live stream in a while, and there we go. So anyway, y'all, it's your boy Fury. Thank you for watching me, and let me see if I can bring this to an end. I think I gotta do it through my tablet. Let's see. So I'm gonna bring it to an end here. It's been real, y'all. Thank you for watching, and thank you for letting me take you down